May you feel the touch of the Holy Spirit in each breeze that caresses your flesh, that day by day you may be quietly reminded that you are loved and treasured by the God who is always with us. The murkiness of fog offered me more than one lesson. Proverbs 14, verse 12, captures the hazards of a fog of confusion this way. There is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is the way to death. This is the word of the Lord. And here are my thoughts. Looking over the water on a foggy day, there was no visible horizon separating water from sky. The gradual transition from the gray of the water to the gray of the sky offered no way to distinguish where one ended and the other began. I thought of the tragic accident that ended the life of John F. Kennedy Jr. That night, it wasn't fog, but a combination of haze, darkness, and flying over water that made it difficult to perceive the natural horizon, resulting in spatial disorientation and an inability to distinguish up from down that proved deadly. Flight data indicates a likelihood that he thought he was ascending when he flew his plane down into the water. In my experience, whiteouts that occur when heavy snows combine with strong winds and flat land can also be disorienting. I remember a time in my childhood when one such whiteout hid so completely everything that marked the road, we drove straight into the field. A fog of confusion can have similar consequences. Our lives can easily go astray when we lose sight of boundary markers designed to differentiate between good and bad choices and actions. When the line between right and wrong becomes blurred for whatever reason, how is it possible to make a good decision, or even to recognize what that decision should be? We could head in a direction that seems right, only to find in the end that it was a way to death. What to do if we find ourselves in such a fog? Maybe nothing. If we can't see our way clearly, our wisest choice may be to pause, to hold off on making significant decisions until we can see. If JFK Jr. had chosen to refrain from flying in those conditions, if my family hadn't driven in bad weather, neither accident would have happened. If we wait until the horizon between right and wrong is visible, and we're able to see clearly where we want to go, we are far more likely to choose a road that leads to life. So be it. Today's quote is from My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers, who writes, "We are uncertain of the next step, but we are certain of God. Immediately we abandon to God and do the duty that lies nearest. God packs our lives with surprises all the time." I leave you with this blessing. May the God of wind and rain, sun and fog, shelter you from the rain, guide you through any fog that dims your way, be the wind at your back, and be your constant light, always there, even when hidden behind clouds. God bless you. Amen.